Hello guys, what is up? My name is KTC Gaming, and today I wanted to make a video going a little bit more over the OneCast Xbox streaming app. I made a video about it before and it started blowing up. It has like over 600 views, making its way towards like 700. I don't know for sure, but I'm really excited that that video made a lot of traction. It ended up becoming my most popular video, and I just wanted to go more in depth on this app, what it is, how to get it, what platforms it's on, the settings you can run through it, and all the other types of stuff in which I will show you. I personally think that this is the best app to stream your Xbox without having to spend over $100 on an Elgato system, which is really, really cheap. And I'm pretty sure a lot of us know that buying an Elgato is super expensive. So $12 compared to over $100 and really, really, really hard extra work, it's kind of a no-brainer that $12 is pretty much a steal for streaming an Xbox with just about dang near zero lag. Now, obviously, you're going to want either an Android or an iPhone or a Mac OS is what it was saying. I looked up to see if it is on Android, and it is on Android. So if you have an Android or if you have an iPhone or Mac OS, you can get OneCast. Alright guys, let me get my phone up running real quick so that you guys can see what I see on this side of the screen. And then I will show you guys through the App Store what it looks like, where it's at, and show you guys what it looks like on the Android. And then we'll go into the app and we'll see what kind of features and settings that you can play around with to make it get the best that you want it to be. Alrighty guys, we are in the phone right now. Or here, actually put it on this side. So it's going to be on this side of my screen right here. So as you can see, this is my home screen, and we're going to be going into the App Store here. And we're going to be typing in OneCast. Here we go. Now, it'll be the first one that pops up. It says stream on your Xbox One games. It has 4.5 thousand reviews, and you can play your Xbox One on your phone. This one says Air Mirror for game consoles, and it says it's free. But I think that OneCast you're better off going with, even though you have to pay $12 to get the app. It is only a one-time fee. There is no monthly charges or anything. It's just pay once and that's it. The app is completely yours for free, everything unlocked. So as you can see here, they haven't updated in a while, but it's #1 in entertainment, which tells you something for a game streaming app. And it says you can take the awesome power of the Microsoft Xbox One console and give it to the portability and convenience of the Nintendo Switch. Stream your Xbox One games to your iPhone, iPad, and iPod Touch and play from anywhere with across your home network. Never again will your gaming be interrupted with someone else needs to use the TV. So that's for people who, like, let's say you want to go to the bathroom and you still want to play your game. You can actually Bluetooth your controller to your phone, take your phone with you to the bathroom, and play some Xbox One. What's better than that? So yeah, you can customize the virtual on-screen controller for your liking. So if you don't have a Bluetooth controller, you can use touchscreen, but I do not prefer it because it is very, very messy and it's not exactly 100% accurate when it comes to using a real controller with Bluetooth. And you can find pretty cheap Bluetooth controllers and they will work a lot better than touchscreen. But if you want to do touchscreen, you have the option for touchscreen. Alright, there's also a multiple profile support, so you can use a number of different Xbox One consoles or Xbox Live gamer tags. Okay, then you can customize the virtual on-screen controller to your liking. I think we already said that one, yeah. Oh, well, yeah, we already said that. And it does go up to 1080p video for crisp, smooth gameplay. I know this for a fact because I played some of my Modern Warfare games or some of my videos on this phone. But it doesn't look 1080 when I put them onto YouTube because, well, I edit and do all my stuff on my iPhone 11 and I only have a 64GB phone, so I have to convert them down to 720. But if you have a phone with like 256GB or higher and you make videos off of your phone, you can download all of that gameplay in 1080p and make it and put it all on YouTube if you really want to. It also says here various control methods include a MFI game controller and the built-in virtual on-screen controller. We've already talked about that. Highly tuned performance with extremely low lag. I only think I've ever lagged one time, and that's because of like a serious overload of internet. But even most of the time, with almost a lot of people on there, I still do not even get a single stutter when I play off of my phone. Maybe the audio cuts out for a second, but then it comes back. Well, I don't want to lie, there was a Modern Warfare episode where the whole thing stopped for a second, but that's if you're running it like completely full and stuff and with all the internet. So it really does depend on your internet, how fast your internet goes, and if your phone can handle it. Now, obviously, if you're going to be playing with the internet onto your Xbox and streaming onto your phone, I suggest that you do put it on 5 gigahertz instead of 2.4, because 5 gigahertz is a lot stronger and it will support your phone a whole lot better when it comes to streaming it. And yeah, if you're using a Wi-Fi, it might also mess it up a little bit. So if you want to get like the perfect like setup, I would suggest using an Ethernet cable and making sure that your Xbox is plugged into your actual router, because that will make it go even faster and make it even easier for your phone to stream on your Xbox's screen. Alrighty guys, now since I got all of that out of the way, we're going to actually go ahead and go back to our home screen here, and we're going to go into my gaming folder, and we're going to be clicking OneCast. So let me take a second to end this off and then flip it sideways, so that you guys can see it down in the bottom left corner. Alrighty guys, so we got OneCast open here. As you can see, OneCast is open, and we're going to actually be clicking play. My Xbox is on right now in the background. It is Modern Warfare on one of my servers, so I'm going to click play here, and you're going to see it connect to my Xbox One, in which it will be showing my screen. So it's connecting. It's going to take a minute. So I want to show you that it does work. Even though I have made a video about this already, I'm doing this again. So see, there you go. It says just now, KTC Gaming YouTube has started streaming, and it says it on my TV. So you can dismiss it. I have my controller thumbprint things turned off. So I usually use my controller when I'm looking at my phone, but with my new setup here, my controller really doesn't reach that far, so I'll have to use my Bluetooth controller real quickly. Alrighty guys, so I have my Xbox One controller set up right here. I will be pressing down to show you that it is working. Going up, down, your bumpers, going through that, everything. The whole thing works perfectly. And look at this. Look how smooth it's running right now. We're going to go ahead and go into operators, open D-Day. We can go to Ghost, because I previously made a video getting the UDT Ghost skin. I was really happy about that. So if you didn't see that, there's a little plug-in. If you pre-ordered Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered and you wanted the UDT Ghost skin, check for a patch on your update. You should have got one for 850 megabytes if you haven't already, but check out that video to see more about it. And yeah, it should be fixed now. If not, contact Activision support, because they need to know if something is still not working. I believe there's one person in one of my comment sections telling me that he's not able to purchase and having an error. So I'm still working on that and trying to figure out what the problem with that is. Now we're actually going to go out of the app, go back into it, and go into the settings so that I can show you guys what the settings looks like for this app. Alright guys, so OneCast is back open again. As you can see in the bottom left corner, we have the settings options. You have the current profile, which is my profile, SuperXP999 on Kyle's Xbox. Although my new Xbox name is KTC Gaming YouTube, it hasn't really changed it on the app. So if you changed your gamer tag after you've gotten this app, then it's still going to show your previous name. Then you got your console information. It says your game tag, your console name, and your Xbox Live device ID. I should probably not show that. Then you have the video quality. You have very high, medium, and low. Very high, of course, will make it the most crispy looking video you have seen on your phone. That is, again, if your phone can handle it. I normally run it on high or medium, because if I'm streaming a game and I'm doing like Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the story mode, it takes a lot of power. So I usually like to put it on high, but if high is still kind of a little bit downwards, I go to medium. So it all depends on the game you're playing and the power of your phone. Before I get out of here, low, of course, will run the fastest on your phone, no doubt. Medium runs really smooth too. It's somewhat clear, so medium is usually like the best option for people. If you have like a moderate phone, I suggest going medium, but if you have a decently good phone, go to high. And of course, if you have a really good phone, then maybe you can use very high. But if you're streaming, then you might want to go down one level that your phone can handle. Then down here we got the manual network host, not specified. I really don't get into that. Then you can do the connection quality test. So it's attempting a connection to the Xbox One, which will basically say that they stop streaming and then it will restream again, and it will actually tell you what quality that your phone should be running at to play in here. Okay, so so now my phone says connection test results, Xbox connection success, average latency 4 milliseconds, maximum latency 20 milliseconds, minimum latency 3 milliseconds, jitter 1 millisecond, packet loss 0%. That's kind of good for an app that can stream on your console. Not many apps can do that as well as this one can. And I keep getting notifications. Here we go, we got zoom display. I don't use this because on an iPhone 11 here, it zooms in that it kind of zooms in too much to where it's off the top and the bottom parts, so I can't do zoom play. But my iPhone 7, if I do it with that and I use zoom play, it makes it a little bit better. So if you do have an iPhone 11, I suggest you do not put it on zoom display, or you'll be cutting off the top and bottom parts of your screen. On-screen controller, so as you see, I had mine as off. I'm going to put mine as auto, so then when we go back into it to stream again, I will show you what the controller layout looks like. Then we have set MV shortcuts. You have the analog stick L3, analog stick R3, current button combinations, set new button combinations. I don't mess with this because I do not have MV shortcuts, so I really don't mess with any of that. Thanks, Meme Night. I'm kind of glad Meme Night's back. How's it going, Meme Night? Customize on-screen controller, so you can actually, let's go in here and show what this one looks like. So this one is the one that I set up. I kind of put the LTLB RBRT in the very corners and kind of small, because when I play like Call of Duty Mobile, I'm usually like that, where I have my hands in a claw. So that helps me out a lot. If you're wanting to do touchscreen and you can do forefinger, you can set it up that way like mine is. Here is the default one. The default one spreads it out quite a bit more than what mine was, so you can still do it, but it's like really it just doesn't feel right. So you can just play with it as much as you want and fix it to how it feels good for you. Alright, then we got the legacy renderer, and I really don't know what the legacy renderer does. I've never done it, so I might have to give that a try someday. So I'm not really going to turn it on if I do not know what it does. But if anyone does get this app and they turn on legacy renderer, let me know if it does something, or if it's like doing something bad to you to it, so that I know whether or not that legacy renderer is a good option or not. Then lastly, we got the information section, we got the software version, we got the technical support, and OneCast's website, which is basically where you can go and contact them if anything happens to the app or anything on the software. So that is great. That was mainly all for your settings. Then of course you got the little profile thing here, where you can have multiple profiles on your OneCast. I don't know why I keep showing the screen on the camera, because you can see it in the corner anyway. But as it said in the little patch notes, you can add multiple Xbox One profiles to this and stream them each time instead of just one profile. So that is really neat that you can go to multiple ones. So if you have like one account for gaming and one account for just messing around, you can add both of those to your OneCast app and use either one that you want to use. So that is very neat. Then the little question mark will basically just say OneCast help, and it will tell you how to initially set it up, general usage, configuration, manual Xbox One registration, and troubleshooting, basically helping you set it up to get it working at the beginning. And that is pretty much about it about OneCast when it comes to all the other stuff that you could do. It's pretty simple. You just open the app, type in your Xbox Live username and password, or your email and password. Make sure it's the right one and connected to the profile that you have on your Xbox One, and then boom, there you go. You're on OneCast, click play, and you will start streaming your Xbox instantly with about no lag, of course, depending on your system. I don't really think I should have to actually show gameplay of it before, because I already have multiple times all over my channel. Almost every gaming video I've done that is an Xbox One game was all running off of my OneCast. So if you really want to know how OneCast runs on the Xbox, just look at some of my videos that I've played. I've played Modern Warfare 1 Remastered. I've played the Modern Warfare 2019 Remastered. I've played a little bit of Resident Evil 2. I've played quite a bit on my Xbox One using OneCast. So you can use those for reference to see if it looks good to you, or if you don't like it. But I honestly think that OneCast is pretty much the perfect streaming app on the mobile devices. It's honestly, I think it's way better than the little Xbox app on the computer, because the Xbox computer app usually always messes up, or it was very laggy. So it's actually very interesting that a mobile app that is not even with Microsoft can run better than their own. But that is gonna about do it, you guys, with this OneCast review and what it does, what you can do with it, the settings, and how much it costs. So lastly, again, I'll tell you, this app is $12, a one-time pay. After that, no more paying. No monthly fees, nothing. One time, and the whole app is yours forever. I say that's an absolute win. Alrighty guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I helped you guys out a lot about OneCast. I know that the last one was doing pretty good, so I just wanted to do a revised edition and really go through the app to show you guys what OneCast is all about. So if I really helped you guys out more, learning way much more about OneCast, a like would very good be appreciated along with this video, because this video was very fun to kind of make, because I really got to see more about what OneCast was all about. And if you could, guys, subscribe to the channel, because it helps out me a lot. There is about 85.4% of people watching my videos not subscribed, so I really want to get that down some more, so that I have more subscribers than non-subscribers. And it really helps YouTube creators like me who are starting out really grow their channel and start getting bigger and bigger. So if you would do that for me, please, I would be greatly appreciated. Lastly, you can hit the bell to be notified when I post brand new videos. I'm hoping to post more Call of Duty type stuff or technical stuff when it comes to Xbox, streaming, and all that other stuff. And I usually just do random gaming on the side if you guys want to see that. Lastly, Twitch down here, only going to do it for a couple seconds because I've been doing it way too much in my previous videos. But that is about it, guys. I hope you guys had a very good time and you learned a lot about OneCast. And I will see you guys next time. Stay frosty.